Good, happy Tuesday morning, November 10, 2020. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Morning News with Riley King. It's time to rise and shine, everyone. Get this Tuesday off to a good start. Sit back, relax, grab a cup of coffee, and enjoy the Morning News with Riley King. Let's begin. First up, we're going to begin with COVID-19 updates. Let's take a look at that right now for all of you. And here is a look at those COVID-19 updates for all of you. Global cases, 50,913,451. Your U.S. cases are 10,011,552. Global deaths are 1,263,089. U.S. deaths are 238,251. And that is a look at your COVID-19 updates from Johns Hopkins University and Medicine. Now let's get to your news. Homemade cigar hammered revealing pipe bomb alarm authorities at a major airport. A good catch on the part of the officers who were staffing the checkpoint. Transportation Security Administration officials were relieved to discover that a homemade container made out of a PVC pipe was not actually a pipe bomb trying to be smuggled through the airport, but a homemade pipe for a cigar. The incident occurred on Sunday, November 8th, when a man was stopped at LaGuardia Airport after TSA officials spotted a suspicious device while screening his carry-on luggage. Biden's dogs bring return of presidential pets to the White House. Trump was the first president in more than a century not to have a pet. For the first time in 4 years, pets are heading back to the White House. Breaking up the same trees as President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris, whose campaign boosts several firsts, the soon-to-be first canines are slated to make major history of their own as Major, the family's second German Shepherd, will be the first ever shelter dog to live at the White House. Very cool. GM recalls 270K vehicles to fix leak that can stop travel. General Motors is recalling more than 217,000 vehicles in the US and Canada because transmission oil can leak, causing them to stop or catch fire. The recall covers certain versions of the 2018 through 2020 Chevrolet Equinox and Traverse, as well as the GMC Terran. Also including are the 2018 Chevrolet Malibu and the 2018 and 2019 Chevrolet Taurus and Buick LaCrosse, as well as the 2019 through 2020 Buick Encore and Envol. the Cadillac XT4, GMC, Arcade, and Chevrolet Blazer. The 2020 Cadillac XT6 are also covered in this recall. GM says the government documented posted last weekend that 2 bolts may be missing from the stop-start mechanism, allowing fuel to leak, and the company says it has no reports of crashes, fires, or injuries. Dealers will inspect the mechanism and replace bolts if they're missing. The recall is expected to start on December 14th. FTC says Zoom mislead users on its security for meetings. Federal regulators are requiring Zoom to strengthen its security in a proposed settlement of allegations that the video conference service mislead users about its level of security for meetings. And here is some business and market news. Dow futures rise 200 points, but Nasdaq futures fall 1% as the market rotation out of the tech continues. Dow Jones Industrial Average was set to build on its big Monday rally, while big technology stocks were set to decline again as positive vaccine news sparks a market rotation out of names that thrived during the pandemic into stocks linked to an economic recovery. And we're going to switch gears now. Let's go into weather. Let's take a look at your today's forecast. And here's a look at the forecast for today. In Boston, it's going to be sunny and 72 degrees. New York also will be sunny and 77 degrees. In Washington, D.C., it will be sunny and 75 degrees. Down in Florida, in Miami, it'll be 82 degrees and windy. In Tampa, it'll be 84 degrees with some rain and thunderstorms. Over in Dallas, it'll be sunny with some clouds and 79 degrees. In San Francisco, it'll be 58 degrees with clouds and sun. And that is a look at your weather for today. In tonight's forecast, here's a look at tonight's forecast. In Boston, it'll be 58 degrees. New York, it'll be 62 degrees. Washington, D.C., 62 degrees. Miami, 78 degrees with some thunder and rain. In Dallas, it'll be 45 degrees. And in San Francisco, it'll be 42 degrees. That is a look at the weather for tonight and today. And let's switch gears now. Take a look at this cute little video that I would like to share with all of you. Let's take a look. A toddler's hilarious reaction to her first taste of salt and vinegar chips. Let's take a look. Take a look at this video. You're gonna love it.
Do you like those chips?
Yeah.
Cute. What a cute video. Awesome, awesome. And we're gonna switch gears now. Let's go into your entertainment news. And in today's entertainment news, Dancing with the Stars season 29 recap. AJ McCann sent home in a shocking elimination. With the semifinals kicking off next week, no one was safe from elimination on Monday's Dancing with the Stars. While some competitors shined on the ballroom floor, others stumbled under the intense pressure to impress the judges and break away from the rest of the competition. Once again, the stars were given a week to master 2 routines, unlike the previous challenge, which came in form of a relay. Competitors had to perform against one another in a high-out dance-off for 2 extra bonus points. Despite winning their respective dance-off and earning those needed points, AJ McCann failed to make the semifinals and was forced to hang up his dancing shoes. McCann's journey was cut short due to distress Vanessa Waltz to Queen's Somebody to Love, which started out strong but was derailed by a misstep. The 43-year-old was unable to recover, and the score strength sevens, despite bouncing back against Johnny Weir in their Jiv dance-off. The 2 bonus points did nothing to spare him from being sent home. The Backstreet Boy found himself in the bottom 2, shockingly alongside Weir, who achieved his second perfect score of the season. All 3 judges expressed dismay over how the audience voted, but ultimately decided that the figure skater accomplished more progress and those outed to save him once again from being sent home. As for the competitors that rose above the added curveball of having to dance again another contest, one example was One Day at a Time star Justine Machado. Her first dance, a rumble to Crazy for You, that doubled as a tribute to Madonna, showcased a softer side to her normal, bold, and brave dancing style. However, Machado brought the spice back tenfold when dancing the cha-cha-cha against Caitlin Bristowe. The actress clinched those 2 extra bonus points, which allowed her to finish the night with 26 out of 30. Also winning her respective dance-off was Disney Channel star Skia Jackson, who went toe-to-toe against Nelly. Her clean and precise sloss outshined the hot rapper, earning her 2 extra bonus points that pushed her to the second place with a score of 29 out of 30. We're in Bristowe tied at the top of the 2 leaderboard on Monday night, as both earned straight 10s for their respective routines. Bristowe dazzled her toxic androgen tango that honored Britney Spears, while Weir embraced Amy Winehouse's unique flair for the quick step to Valerie. Lastly, while Nava Shahol was given immunity from participating in the night's dance-off because he had a season of high collective score, that didn't stop him from bringing his all on the ballroom floor. The Catfish hot-tied with Jackson with a 29 out of 30 thanks to his joyful styled Java to Elton John's Saturday Night All Right for Fighting. With a narrowed competition paired to the vital audience vote, even the judges don't know who wins this season with the Marble Trophy. Find out who survives in the semifinals when Dancing with the Stars returns next Monday at 8 p.m. on ABC. Here are the current standings. Let's take a look. And here are your current standings, as you can all see. In court moves, Britney Spears seeks freedom from her father. Britney Spears wants to be freedom from her father. Britney Spears wants to be freed from her father. The pop star moves have been missing from stage and screen in a career pulse that shows no sign of ending. But she's been making all kinds of maneuvers in court to an attempt to gain greater control over her life and the money after 12 years of court conservatorship run mainly by her dad, James Spears. Tuesday afternoon, a Los Angeles judge will hear arguments on Spears' request, the boldest of which would remove James Spears as co-conservator for what his daughter says is an unwillingness to share control of her more than $60 million in assets. The conservatorships, known in many states as a guardianship, began in 2008 when she was having serious mental struggles and an often public mental down. The arguments are normally limited to people with severely diminished ability to make decisions for themselves and are meant to be temporarily. But Britney Spears has remained under court control longer than anyone expected. So we will have to find out and see what happens in today's court hearing. And now let's take a look at those celebrity birthdays. And here's a look at those celebrity birthdays. Happy birthday to all of these celebrities. We hope they have a wonderful birthday and a wonderful day. And thank you for watching this Tuesday edition of the Morning News with Riley King. I hope you all have a great rest of your Tuesday, everyone, and see you back here later on this evening with more news coverage. And don't forget, this evening at 8 p.m. we have a special broadcast, Country Strong, the CMA Awards. That'll be coming up tonight on the Riley King Network. So be sure to see that special tonight on the Riley King Network. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. See you back here later on with more news coverage. Goodbye, everyone.